Okay, peace, cousin Tony. Your cousin Truth Ali, always coming with a post. Okay, I'm reading the commentary that you and Prince Badi are both leaving in relationship to the brother that's in courtroom who's standing. And one of the questions that was posed by cousin Tony was, what was one of the solutions, or what are the solutions to become more self-sufficient, community, etc. To me, I think that there are, numerous amount of solutions. The most important solutions to contributing to us being more efficient, sufficient, sustaining our economics, sustaining our own educational systems and institutions. To me, I think what's required would be a system or some type of channel or spiritual system that we can use to heal and to purge some of those conditions. For me, I practice what we call keep love present, and that's a practice for me. People call it many different things, except for it has helped me to heal. And in the process of healing, a lot of things like possibilities begin to appear that I didn't see before. And not that they appeared, I just begin to see the possibilities that exist. And when that happens, I'm either able to expound on it, capitalize on it, or ignore it or leave it alone, or avoid it when it's unhealthy. So for us, I think that even though we have all these religious institutions, college institutions, we have to remember that they're not designed for our interests. They haven't been designed by our people. Our psychology isn't the battery for these institutions. However, we are the batteries for these institutions because we support them and we give life to it and we keep it perpetuating. So, though we have all these many facets, I think that the idea has to be come together in healing, because when we heal, we can come together with a common intention, which will be love. And in love, we create possibility. And we come together and we stay together. We don't unify because we're hurt. We don't unify because somebody is killed, or somebody's doing drugs, or somebody raped somebody in the community, meaning that we're not coming together when it's something that's unhealthy. When the idea and the intention is love and we have healed, we're coming together because the intent and the idea is love and it's being driven by love. So to me, to create a Black Wall Street, I don't even like to use the terminology Black Wall Street because I understand nationality. So when we look at things like the so-called Black Wall Street that has been established in Oklahoma, one of the things that they had that was in common was, one, self-identity. That's one. Two, they was dealing with self first. And as a result of it, they came together with their healthy identity, love, and they came together and they created and they established. Because of the perpetual media and all the things in the environment that we experience that's devoid of culture, at least from our perspective, that's what's restricting us from being able to come together when it's healthy. A lot of times people create these institutions, and these institutions are funded by grants. So they come together with only the intent of, well, look at those people over there, they're going through this and that, so let's create this institution or this establishment to allegedly cater to the needs of these people that's going through something. And then when it's not there no longer, they disappear. Why? Because the fund is not there, and because the people that was there that was going through whatever, they stop, they learn how to heal, they doing whatever to do something different, and as a result, there's no more funding there. So we got to think about that. We got to think about being sincere. We got preachers, rabbis, imams, you name it. I can go through a whole list. And guess what? All of them phony. Maybe not at heart for those that's sincere, and those who may not be knowledgeable of history, they may be sincere. The people in the congregation may be sincere, but we have to look at this from a whole perspective. A lot of things is keeping us back, and one of the largest things that's keeping us back is the psychologies that we've adopted, and we're not practicing authentic love. So when we go back to practicing love, authentic love, like keeping love present, then the conditions will ultimately disappear. And then we can come together and we'll stay together. And we'll be able to identify. Because guess what? The truth has always exists. Information has always exists. All these things has always exist. The world knows these things about us. A lot of us have not been made aware or consciously aware of all these nuances for some of us that has always existed. So my honest opinion is that we are sufficient already. It's just been a perversion of the mind. And because of that, we come together with conditions, unhealthy conditions. And we come together not dealing with it from a political standpoint. We come together like, let's have this social union. When we say let's have a family reunion, how you having a family reunion, and when you reunite with your family, they're not talking about anything about business. It's like, we just happy to see each other, let's eat. No. Show me where they do that in history. Show me where they do that in nature. When animals come together, they come together with the intent of preserving the culture, preserving the species. They come together with an intention. So when we come together, we come with a feel-good intention, and that's just it. So we got to come together with an agenda. I don't want to meet family and cousins and relatives just because, I haven't seen you for years, even though I do, except for my intent is to grow with you, to establish a foundation for ourselves. We got hundreds and hundreds of members in all families, and ultimately we are related, and yet we don't come together with an idea and an agenda because the mentality that we've adopted getting away and interfere with us coming together. So we have to heal first. We have to keep love present first. And we'll break that down on a higher level. So that's just my contribution. Both of what y'all saying is love and is peace. So peace.